Hey guys, Ryan here from All in the Van, and here we are at the beach. There's my family there, and we thought we would do a quick update as to where we are at. Sasha's gonna tell us what we're up to with our van journey.
We're just starting it. We're Dad checked it yesterday. We're gonna get him into mechanic. If it says good, I got some plans what to do with like all the beds and stuff because it'll be a tight squeeze.
So translation is, we have started looking at vans. So we have saved enough money and we've started looking at vans, and we're looking at Sprinter vans.
And we're also going to make a walk climb up to my bed.
In the van?
Yeah.
Okay, Branson loves rock climbing.
We've done a lot of research about vans, haven't we? We've spoken to a couple of mechanics. We're going to try the Ford Transit, but that sounded like, what did they call it? The Ford...
Tragic. The Ford Tragic.
Ford Tragic. So we're not going to go with something like that that's very unreliable, I guess.
Yeah, originally we wanted a Ford Transit because they're cheaper than the Mercedes Sprinters, and we could get a newer model, so we thought that's going to be good. But basically everyone we talked to is like, no, don't buy a Transit. Don't do it.
Plus they're not as tall, and
Yes.
you want to stand up in it.
Yeah, and so I want to be able to stand up in the van. I'm 6 foot tall, and so Sprinter, I checked one out yesterday, and I can just stand up in it. I go like this much above my head, so that's going to be good to be able to stand up in it. We're looking at spending around $12,000 on the Sprinter, which is what we said originally. We were then thinking, oh, if we want a Sprinter, we'll probably need to pay 15 to 20.
Yeah.
But we found one that was on for like 14,000, and the guy's happy to take 1250. So I checked that out yesterday. We're going to get a mechanic to look at it in the week just to make sure it's all good, and then we'll go ahead and buy it. So hopefully by the end of next week we will have a van, and then
It won't be all talk.
and then the hard work begins, right?
Yeah, totally.
All the hard work's pretty hard. It's actually like a bus with all these seats, so we'll rip out all the seats.
Yeah, we'll have to rip them all out.
And put like 5 in, and then we'll turn it into a van instead of like a bus, a mini bus.
Yeah.
So the current plan, because we've got a seat 5 to drive in it, but we also need to sleep 5, and we need to live in it. We have found these like folding seats that you can get for the kids. So it's 3 car seats, but they can fold away. So we're thinking of that. We're thinking of putting the 2 big kids, their bed above the driver's cabin. That could be raised up and down. The little one, we don't really have a plan. We don't have a plan for him.
A makeshift cage / cot.
Yeah, you know how they have those like dog cages that the dogs live in?
Yeah,
Like,
it'll be something like that.
yeah, and they double as a table. That'll be like Lux, who'll be sleeping in one of those.
Yeah, we don't really want to have a porta cot and have him sleeping in a porta cot because that's not very good for their spines. So
Yeah, we want a legit mattress
yeah,
for
we'll
it.
have to figure something out.
And for our bed, where are we at with that?
Well, we're torn between the gas lifts where you can kind of just have the bed raised on the roof and not have to worry about it during the day, but then you won't be able to stand up. So that kind of defies the point of us.
Well, you could
getting
stand
extra
up in
headroom.
about half the van.
Well, it's so big.
Lux just threw sand on his head. Just throwing sand on himself. Yeah, so we're torn between the gas lift bed.
Lift, or having to make our bed every night.
Yeah, so like a couch that converts into a bed somehow.
But I'm definitely kind of erring towards just making it every night and it be in the day it break up into pieces of a couch so that we don't have like a tunnel, like a cubby vibe in there. Like we want it to be really open and wide and light, so you don't feel like you're in a box.
I am more leaning towards custom made furniture that we build ourselves, because I think we'll need to do that, and Kelly's not.
I'm hoping I can buy everything from IKEA and stick it in.
And then just screw it into the van.
Yeah.
So
We've got 3 children though, and you work, and then we're homeschooling. So like, we're not going to have heaps of time to just all of a sudden become a carpenter. We've got no tools.
Yeah,
we don't have any serious.
let's just be honest, I'm not super handy.
No, you're not.
Where is he?
I
There
think
he is.
it looks like idyllic watching people design and build their own vans, but I don't think that we'll be able to do that.
No? Yeah. I can build a website. So update is we've decided on Mercedes Sprinters. We're looking at the 99 2000 models because we got told they're reliable. Super long wheelbase and within our budget, so we're like, okay, well that's good enough. No Ford Transits or Ford Tragics because we heard they were bad. Plus, to get a tall one, they look quite strange.
Like
I
a
think.
cone head, yeah.
Yeah, so the Mercedes Sprinters is kind of where we're at.
Yeah.
And so hopefully next update you'll see from us, we'll be able to show you guys the van. All right, that's it from us.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.